All right, hey friends, I have a Massey Harris video for you here. I'm just going to replace the sediment bowl on this old thing, and it's kind of part of a couple of things that I'm doing. The other thing that I will be doing is doing a carb kit, and that's a separate video. This one here for some bonus content on the end. I've also replaced the little tube that goes from the air cleaner down to the carburetor there, and trying to get this thing running a little bit better. Anyway, enjoy.
Well, at the price of gas, you do have to try and save this stuff. 5/8. More like a 5/8 actually. Okay. Or fingers. Okay. There we go. We got that off there. All right. And now, I suppose that's going to be stuck in there like there's no tomorrow, isn't there?
Oh boy. Oh, it moved.
That's a good sign. Moved a little bit, it can move a lot. Oh, moved a little more. And a little more. Okay. Now it's moving. It is moving. So here's a question. Would you put Teflon tape on this? So I just spent a couple of minutes looking on forums on the interweb, and my conclusion is that it didn't appear to have anything in here like this previously, and so I'm going to put it back together without anything like that and hope that it's good. And if it leaks, well, then I guess we'll go to plan B. I'll be interested to see what your thoughts are. If you think I should have put something like that in here or not, I don't know. Now, hopefully I don't break something here, but we shall find out in a second, right? A little tighten. Okay. Probably a little bit more. It's really bad doing this with the pliers, isn't it? Okay. I'm guessing I got to go with about that angle, maybe a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Oh, that's the wrong. That is going to be the wrong angle. I don't want to go all the way around again. So, what are we going to do here anyway? Oh boy. That scares me when it gets tight, kind of going the wrong direction. All right, friends. Well, that made me very nervous, actually, to get this thing turned all the way around to where it is here. I put a little bit of oil on here and kind of worked it back and forth and got it there, but didn't want to do it on camera because I was afraid that I might get very unhappy during the process if it started stripping the threads out. I think we're good, though. it's amazing what you can, you know, crank on these pipe threads and they're still okay. So here we are, ready to put it on the tractor. And when I come around to this side this time, I'm going to stop. I use my wrench here. And this weird thing is made so that an 18 millimeter fits on it. That almost seems sacrilege on a tractor like this. 18 millimeter. What in the world are we thinking? Very odd position. Seems like that thing should have been back this way a little bit, which is not now. Well, oh boy. All right, well, I gotta say that having this kind of to the back is not the super handiest thing, but it'll work, and hopefully if everything else gets correct down here, I won't have to be shutting that off very often anyway. We'll find out if it leaks when we get everything else done.
This makes more sense when you know that I did a separate video doing a carb kit. Link in the top.
All right, so I put in some gas, and I'm going to open this valve and see what happens here. Hopefully I put in enough gas. Oh boy. Well, it's not coming out of there mighty fast, is it? Open the valve all the way here. Well, I did discover that I have, beyond other things, something in the tank, I think, that must have floated around and blocked the flow of gas down here. It certainly was not a problem when I took this apart initially, because I had plenty of flow coming from there, but when I put everything back together, I must have jiggled something into place there. I had to unhook this and blow some air back up through the gas tank and blow whatever it is out of the way, and now it seems like it flows down here quite readily. And the good news is I don't see gas dribbling out of the carburetor all over, so that tells me that hopefully everything is seated and correct. We shall see. All right, so one more thing to put on, and this will connect the air cleaner to the Kabar radar. And let's see here, this, I don't know if it really matters here. It's going to go something like that. Okay, so we got to do a little cutting here. Oops. Knife. Cut with the knife. Okay. Maybe we'll start out just a skosh on the long side, because we can always make it shorter, can't we?
Let's see.
It's got a spring in there, so I gotta kind of cut and not. I have to cut the spring off, but I am going to leave the spring in there because I think that's kind of a good deal to keep that thing from collapsing. Maybe I can just, when I put it on, maybe I can just push the spring down in there like so, and then put it on. I'm up for that. Okay, so we got this like that, and then we'll cut this guy off over here like this. And this is more the right size anyway, I think. I mean, this thing here was, I think, I could be wrong, but I think this is some kind of a tube off the back end of a International Harvester corn planter. Like the tube that the fertilizer went down in. Gotta like that. All right. No reason why that spring can't just stay in there and keep that thing the way it's supposed to go there. That's what we'll do. In fact, look at the hose clamps. Should I use the old hose clamps for nostalgia's sake? Wrong screwdriver. Maybe I should. They're already pre-dirtied. Why grab new hose clamps even though I've got a ton of them? Why grab new hose clamps when you've already have pre-dirtied hose clamps? And they're dirty to the extent that they won't really clean off, and who cares, right? Okay, they're already meant for the tractor. Here we go. We're gonna go put this on. It's getting dark out, so I better hurry up and do this. Otherwise we won't be able to get a picture of it.
Spring thing to go in there.
There we go. All right. That's all she wrote. Screwdriver. Screwdriver, screwdriver. Where have you been? I think that's Butamus. Butamus. Good deal.